Hey guys, Ghost here Dave here with another Destiny 2 Joker's Wild video showing off a weapon that is actually incredibly sought after right now, and that weapon is of course the Service Revolver. For those of you who don't know, the Service Revolver is a Vanguard reward hand cannon. It is a precision frame 180 RPM, just like Luna's and NF, and with those guns getting nerfed soon, this is what people are looking for to be the spiritual successor to the Not Forgotten, to the Luna's Howl, and it kind of does it in some situations. We're going to talk about that a lot more, but right now, out of the sights I got, I'm rocking Crossfire. I got armor-piercing rounds. The only perk better is accurized rounds. I got rangefinder for the increased range, and I have kill clip, and with kill clip, you can get those crispy 3 taps, that 0.67 second time to kill, and with rangefinder, you compete at ranges that Not Forgotten competes at as well. So with those guns getting nerfed, this is probably going to be the best 180 to go to, and probably the best 180 in the game. And this entire loadout is kind of budget. I got the budget Broken Hunter Super, I've got the budget Recluse, the budget Wardcliff Coil, and the budget Dragon Shadow. So I thought it would just be a fun loadout to use for the video, and I had a great time using it. So let's look at the footage and let's talk about this gun. So this is a weapon about the Service Revolver, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on my opinions and thoughts on the Luna's NF changes. I'm just going to run through them real quickly because the Luna's NF changes are important to this weapon because those changes are what's going to make this weapon a little bit more prominent. So the Luna's NF changes, for those of you who don't know, they're becoming 150 RPM hand cannons, which nerfs their 0.67 second time to kill to a 0.80 second time to kill, right? So a little bit longer time to kill, and it's also not going to allow them to get 2 taps with Magnificent Howl, because Magnificent Howl is only going to be working for body shots. So those things out of the way, why would you use Service Revolver? Well, Service Revolver, after getting a kill and proccing kill clip, can still hit that 0.67 second time to kill. And for people who like the rapid fire of the 180 RPM hand cannons, that also does that for you, right? So there's some ups and downs. I actually have pretty good feelings about this weapon overall, but I also don't think that this is the holy grail that a lot of people are trying to say and or hope it is. People like Luna's NF because of its incredibly fast time to kill. This weapon has that, but it only has that after you get a kill first. So it's definitely a weapon that's really good for chaining kills and getting clips and just totally popping off. The weapon absolutely does that, but it does ask that you win your first gunfight first. But along with having the incredibly high range stat, it actually means that you can duel a lot of good weapons. Like even Ace without Memento Mori proc, you can outrange it and actually beat it in time to kill because of that. But you do have to play your ranges. Which brings me into my next point actually. I've been seeing a lot of people going for the Outlaw kill clip variant of this weapon. It's a popular synergy and for good reason, I get it, but I do believe that the rangefinder kill clip variant of this weapon is almost directly better. Trading off potential reload speed for consistent range is a better trade-off in my opinion. The increase in range is crucial because it actually allows you to duel top-tier hand cannons at ranges that are slightly outside of their optimal time to kills, making your gently longer time to kill not that bad, or if you have kill clip procced, making it a free kill. So most people like Luna's NF because of their consistency at reaching their optimal time to kill. For those of you who don't know, you land 2 headshots and then your third headshot or body shot is going to give you a 3-tap time to kill of 0.67 seconds. Incredibly fast time to kill, one of the fastest in the game. So a lot of people like it because of that. It is a hand cannon that they can use to consistently shut down shotgun rushers, and they don't need to worry about getting an initial kill first. With that gun, this isn't exactly the case. Without kill clip proc, you are still going to need a 4-tap, 3 headshot, 1 body, at a 1 second time to kill. So you need to win your initial gunfight to get your incredibly fast 3 taps, to get your mapping time to kills. You're going to need that initial kill first. So if you're not the type of person who likes being almost at a disadvantage in your initial gunfight against other guns, then this probably isn't the gun for you. But if you're somebody who's willing to accept that your first gunfight is going to be a little bit slower and you're potentially going to need to outstrafe them to win the fight or simply catch someone off guard, then you can get your kill, you can get your kill clip procced, and with that kill clip, you can just go to town. And a lot of times what this weapon does great is that kill clip procs kill clip, so you can just chain it over and over and over again as long as you are playing aggressive enough or the enemy is playing aggressive enough that you constantly have someone to shoot at. You probably will be able to chain your kill clips, and in some scenarios you might think that it doesn't feel any different than Luna's NF because you got that first kill. Obviously in Destiny you don't always need the full 1 second time to kill because a lot of the times your teammates might be shooting at the same enemy as you, so you just need to get that last shot. So it's another good reason to use this weapon. And remember, the disadvantage of a 180 is the fact that other hand cannons have faster time to kills than it. However, I don't think it's that big of a disadvantage. I think calling a disadvantage is necessary because it is, but at the same time, enemy players can miss their headshots and you can get off 4 shots before they can. So if they miss a single shot, or if they miss the amount of headshots they needed, it becomes a lot easier for you to win that gunfight. Or if you duck around it, obviously, as I mentioned, like, these are all things that can come into play. You can even just catch people off guard, and then because you got off the first shot and then they have to turn and shoot at you, you can kill them before they can hit their time to kill as well. So while it is a disadvantage, it really is not that bad. Along with people who just simply like 180s, this has everything a 180 has. It has the incredibly minimal recoil along with having in-air accuracy. So if you just like 180s, you just like precision frames for those bits, and you like how fast they shoot, this weapon's going to continue doing that for you, while Lunas and NF, obviously becoming 150s, are not going to have the same fire rate. However, they do retain the in-air accuracy and the recoil pattern. So that will still be there. So they're both good options. I think they're both used for different things. And honestly, I believe that's a good thing. Lunas and NF most likely still going to be prominent 150s, and then having this as a prominent 180 gives you a little bit more variety in loadouts, along with this being the successor to Lunas and NF in year 2. It's in the kinetic slot. It's not in the energy slot. That means you can change it up. You can run it with your Mindbenders instead of running it with like Dust Rock or something. You can just mix it up. You can run it with Recluse. Obviously, I'm not running actual Recluse here. I'm running Budget Recluse because I thought it would be funny. But yeah, you can run it with Recluse. You can run it with other great options. So you can choose, okay, am I going to be taking a fight at range, or am I about to get rushed? Do I want to proc Kill Clip, or do I want to proc Master of Arms? It gives you it has a lot of loadout synergies, honestly. Along with there being some energy snipers, such as Twilight Oath, which are incredibly good that you can now pair this with. Whether you believe the changes are going to be a good or bad thing, what I am excited about is seeing what people do instead, if they're going to still use them, or if they're going to use other weapons such as this. I do believe that this is a decent candidate going into your first gunfight with a little bit slower of a time to kill than every other hand cannon, but if you do win that, being able to just chain kills and be able to get that incredibly fast time to kill is worthwhile enough to try out at the very least, and it might even become a prominent thing of seeing people with God Roll Service Revolvers in the Crucible. Seeing loadouts changed, or just running off-meta loadouts, or trying out different things is the thing I've always loved about Destiny. Changing things up, using subpar weapons, making them work, using weapons that are on par, that people just don't think about. Just like this one. However, a couple people have started talking about this gun, and they have started talking about that this might be the next big thing that people are looking for, and who am I to say if it is or isn't? What I can tell you is I really enjoyed using this gun. This was my first game with the gun. I've had it for like 3 weeks, and I've literally just kept it in my inventory. I haven't really touched it, but I can say that I am quite a big fan of it. I love kill clip weapons. I love the way they make you play a little bit more aggressive than other guns. I like how they play. I like how this gun sounds, and I really like how this gun looks. I showed at the beginning how this gun took shaders, and it takes shaders like literally no other gun. It takes shaders incredibly unique, and I have to say that I am a big fan of this. And that being said, I also want to clarify, I do not believe that this weapon is as good as Lunas and NF currently are. I do not believe it is as good as they are because it doesn't have that constant, every single gunfight, 3-tap time to kill. Because your first fight will always end up being slower, and if you fail to chain it, you're going to have to go back to that slower fight again. This weapon does have disadvantages, but I do think it's good. I think it's a great weapon to use. I think it's fun. I think it's new. And I think if you get one, you should be excited. I think you should hunt for one if you like fast time to kills and you like 180s. I think this weapon has a lot going for it. I'm a fan. It's not overpowered, but it's a good weapon, and I'm happy with it. It really does reward precision. And as I said, this is Retribution during the Revelry first game with it. So you saw it pop off, but overall I still got killed by supers and heavy quite a bit. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and go get yourself one of these guns. Have a great day. Bye.